Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 10th of December to the 16th of December, and this is for you coming from Pisces. So let's start with Sunday the 10th, and it doesn't start very well and it's going to end even worse. So this is a Sunday you have to nurture very carefully. You can't afford to be impatient or hasty or argumentative for a start. And you cannot afford to let your ego take over and say things people don't like to hear. And so watch out in the morning afternoon session where what you say and do can make others lose interest in you, or don't want to cooperate with you, or don't want to be with you. And that's going to start spoiling your morning afternoon period to the tune of about 70%. And then the evening nightfall session are planets that make you say things and do things hastily, impatiently and uncaringly. And that's a recipe to get things really bad in the evening nightfall session. These reckless planets of the evening nightfall are also there in the earlier part of the day. So they also provide the argumentativeness, the words you use which others don't like to hear, the actions that you have which others don't want. And so it can be totally not a good day. Try to do the opposite. Be cooperative, be appreciative, be supportive of everyone. You will fool all these planets and make them not know what to do. And therefore they will leave you alone. And then the better planets will emerge and they will try to make the day better for you that way. You'll have to work hard. Monday the 11th starts beautifully and is going to end wonderfully. So good news at your place of work, good news before you leave home, everything goes well. You do something very important at your place of work in the morning afternoon session, very imaginatively, very creatively. And also if you are in business, there will be a magic touch about you. You can chase for a business contract, you can convince people with your imagination. And if you already are in business, then you will have plenty of good business news come your way. And there will be very good morning and afternoon sessions to give you a lot of comfort. Evening nightfall, it gets better. Now this better planet is also there morning afternoon, bringing creativity as well, bringing the enlargement of the business or a betterment support from your bosses or your colleagues in work area. And even in your marriage area and romance area, it's a perfect day if you're looking for romance. It's a perfect day when you're going to connect very nicely in the evening. So try your luck earlier. And by the evening comes, you are already together. And with your marriage partner, it's a wonderful evening time, and mix business and pleasure. You can have business people together with the people you love, and that way you'll be able to do well on both areas. Tuesday the 12th, it starts with a planet that tends to make you stubborn and makes you dominating and makes you a person who is overreaching with over-determination. You want something and you want it bad enough and you want to get it at all costs. Well, that's going to upset many people that you work with or you do business with or that you live with. And don't behave that way, because it makes you seem very demanding, and your demands will be wanting like immediate and instantly. So that can be a spoiler in the morning, afternoon. So confuse this planet who's trying to make you that way by being supportive, by being the charming person, by being appreciative. And this way nobody will turn against you and this planet will surrender and leave you alone. Evening nightfall period is excellent. Now this excellent planet is also seen in the morning afternoon period, but he's overpowered by this dominating planet. And so evening nightfall period you do much better. You will get solutions where earlier you could not find. You make very good business or contacts or people who can help you in your job, or even in the romance area if you're hunting for a romance. And your marriage partnerships can be wonderful in the evening nightfall session. So go out, be in the environment of people, be in the environment of music, be in the environment of nice things. So much more dividends can be waiting for you. Wednesday the 13th is a totally difficult day. Morning, afternoon, these planets challenge you. They're trying to get you to break deadlines at work where you cannot complete your work, and so you become anxious, you become stressed, and so you panic, and so you make mistakes, and you say the wrong things. That's how the plan is. So concentrate and focus on what you really have to do in the morning afternoon periods, and you will do extremely well. Ultimately, you will at least be able to cover up whatever things went wrong. You will become back into a situation where nobody can blame you in the morning afternoon period. You have to focus, that's your key word, and don't be rebellious. Try to follow rules and regulations. Evening nightfall period, the planets have gone very slow, so they can upset your plans already made for evening nightfall, postponements, cancellations, people come late, so all that's getting you a bit riled up and angry. And so watch out that the evening nightfall period, there are planets who bring gloom from people you have known before. You may bump into them, or what you have done before may come to haunt you. So things like that of the past can also visit you and trouble you in the sense of making you depressed. If you don't have to socialize, just go back home, be in the safety of your home, listen to good music, have yourself a good meal, be with the people that you can manage things with. Thursday the 14th really can go very bad, and mistakes made there just explode out into the open for everybody to see. Deadlines can go unchecked, and problems can become severe, whether in personal life or whether in job or in business. There's a lot to lose, be careful. And if you allow this planet to get its way, you will be, by the end of the day, very angry and very upset and very just a person who's like a loose cannon. Now this planet that makes you a loose cannon is also there in the earlier part of the day. So I can see the words you use, I can see the arguments you have, I can see how you are very confrontative and very provocative. So you've got to stop all that. It can be done in those few hours. Repeat to yourself, I must take the soft approach. Repeat and repeat. And this way you will start taking the soft approach. You will use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and all these aggressive planets, they will just leave you alone. Evening nightfall period can be a danger of accidents because you're doing things fast, you're driving fast, you are angry as well. You may drink too much, and then the words you say and everything goes wrong. If you don't really need to socialize, go back home. You'll be safer there. You'll be less damage done. Otherwise, a lot of repair will have to be done next few days. Friday the 15th starts beautifully for you and produces so much support from the people you love. And if you're looking for a romance, chase for it on this Friday morning and afternoon and early evening period. And you will do extremely well in everything that you do at your place of work or in business. You will have the luck with you. You will have the opportunity of being so creative. You will have every chance to enlarge your area of responsibility, bringing a promotion and getting the news like that. And in business, you will have that special touch about things, just doing things at the right time. Such is the power of this day in the morning afternoon period. But in the evening itself and nightfall period, I do worry that there's a planet of arrogance, a planet who wants you to be in charge, a planet who demands attention and to have the last say. Well, if you fall for his nonsense, then you will behave like that and you will spoil everything you built up in the morning, afternoon, early evening period, and then you will be sad that your evening nightfall has all fallen to bits. It's not your worst planet, by the way, but this ego sense makes you egocentric and demands to be noticed. So don't want to demand that. Never mind if people don't notice you. Just enjoy yourself your way. You can meet very important people though in this evening of the Friday the 15th. So be on your best behavior. Saturday the 16th starts wonderfully and will end wonderfully. You've got 24 hours given to you to do the best you can. Looking for a romance, start early, and by the time it's afternoon, evening, you have already got the good news. If you're going to be out on this Saturday and you're with your marriage partner and family people, you're going to have wonderful bonding and wonderful good news and wonderful support. You are giving happiness to the people you love, and you will receive it as well in the morning, afternoon, evening and nightfall period. Emotional planets are all there. Go out and enjoy yourself. Try to do everything for others, and that way others will just look at you and marvel at what a wonderful person you can be. And so evening nightfall session, there is also talk of holidays, there's talk of travel. For all we know, you may already be on holiday on this 16th Saturday. And that's good because you're meeting people of foreign nature, meeting people of another country, another race. Evening nightfall is wonderful to have a socializing plan. Dinner and music and dancing and being together with the family, being together with people. It just makes the day perfect to end like that. You are very imaginative and very creative, so if you are out with the people in business or the people you work with, they're going to see how imaginative, creative, and what a charmer you are as well. So what a wonderful Saturday for you, right from the beginning to the end. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And in those 90 minutes, I'm going to want to get your next 5 or 6 years as best as I can in all areas of your life. And so I will have your date of birth and your time of birth, and I will look at your palms, I will face read you while we Skype, and I will use Kabbalistic Tarot if you need to be for those 90 minutes. And all that is to get your next 5 or 6 years right, including your health areas as well. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, make contact, send me an email, and let's get down to it to get your next 5 or 6 years, and it's all going to cost you only USD 50. Until then, thank you and good luck.